Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 battle. In this match, part of the Little Wars tourney, I'm facing off against Aetius 39. He's fielding the Indians, and I have the Jewish Revolt. So the difficulty here is going to be choosing an army composition, because I can get Zealots, lightly protected superior impact with swords, irregular foot, your usual trash, poorly armed rabble, no thank you, light archers, light slingers. So I could sink a lot of points into lights, or I could go all in on melee infantry. Indian list can get lancers of various sorts to zone of control lock, elephants to trample my squishy medium foot melee troops, or a mass of archers to shoot everything. So I'm not sure which of those approaches he will take. The terrain is a bright spot. I can seize this little knob and hide out in this rough ground and all of that, although this hill could be a little bit problematic should he seize it. I could also deploy to sort of push onto this hill rapidly, and then we could have a stare down or something. It might be wise, otherwise I could be facing off. Well, we could try to even seize both hills, not extending to here. Well, ultimately, I think I am too afraid of getting shot to pieces and being unable to respond. And I'm going to do the predictable thing, probably, and max out my lights. Having done that, do I want irregular foot or zealots? Zealots are very good against infantry. Not so good against anything else, but they're relatively cheap for what they are. I might otherwise field a large force of irregular foot, which can at least fight his archers, and it can hold off the cavalry in terrain. So only 2 units of even remotely acceptable infantry is kind of a risk. But we're going to go with it. 2 generals remaining. Great. Well, 1 on the zealots. And 1 on one of these irregular foot units. And I might even actually bother attaching light infantry to a command. So I can rally them up if I need to. Okay. Actually says that thought you might line lights on the hill. Not sure how close I'm getting to that. Well, I'm not sure how close I'm getting to this. There's some possibility to move. The lancers are a problem, as are the elephants. The archers, if I can close with them, won't be a huge deal, but it's a pretty big if. Okay, this wing of irregular foot will just shift over. So his master archers can definitely outshoot me. The question is, will he be able to zone of control lock me with his lancers and elephants, or will I be able to disrupt them and push past? Next turn. If he's going to sit on his hill, it's not entirely a bad thing. It would at least be compact. But approaching will be dangerous both because of the layered massed archery and the cavalry lurking on each wing, and the elephant's ability to zone of control lock when all we've got is mostly squishy, medium, irregular foot. Next turn. We might draw this out. I don't know if that position is going to be even a little approachable. Okay. Next turn. I really don't know about this. I suppose I can try to do some kind of attack from two directions sort of thing, but the hail and the masked archers and the lack of armor, it's looking pretty tough. Next turn. Well, I can keep trying to spread out. To what end, I don't know, but you might as well finish seizing this bit of high ground and this high ground. Next turn. Okay, yeah, speaking of things not to get close to. I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess the alternative is we sit and stare at each other for a while and then agree to call a draw, so go through the motions, but I don't think any of what I'm doing is really a good idea. Next turn. Well, I guess we can maneuver a couple of skirmisher units over to a wing, maybe back here, and see if we get a reaction from his cavalry. But otherwise, I don't know. This might be a draw. Next turn. One, two, 3, 4. So that would put our infantry in shooting range, unfortunately. So if he pushes for this wing, we'll have to attack elsewhere. Okay. Dangerous. Next turn. I have, basically through boredom and stupidity, trundled forward until I have to commit to an assault. There's probably a lesson in there somewhere. What is... Okay. So we're not quite in close range yet. Well, let's see if we catch them for a little suicide charge. Nope. Okay. Next turn. Alright, looks like I am going to be made to suffer for my stupidity. Oh, looks like he's just gonna stand. Okay. Shoot. Withdraw and attack. I could push to charge range here, but I think you would find a way of saving them, and I don't want to fight these elephants head on. Or I could just charge across the line, but I don't think I have enough units for that sort of thing. Should I do it anyway, for glory? Or is that too stupid? I think that might be in the realm of too stupid. Yeah. There are limits to my stupidity, and charging this position might be that limit. Next turn. Okay, so we cannot ignore that. It's time to fight. And our lights are going to have to absorb some punishment for us. There's no way around it. Here, unfortunately, let's see. We're going to have to get trampled and just hopefully hold on. So they could have stood there to get shot at, but it seems like the better of two bad choices. Next turn, we have commenced doing the bad thing. Not too bad. Okay, that's pretty damn bad. It's pretty bad. Okay. Cool. Well, drive off these light shafts. And hopefully... Okay. Well, nothing for it. We can only hope that we push them back out of the charge range, is what I was gonna say. Well, this at least should go pretty well, right? Push up. Unless... Yeah, I guess we kind of have to do that. Threaten these archers. Let's push forward to contact. Good. This is unfortunate, but we don't have much choice. It's charge or be shot. Ugh. Hopefully we win this faster than he wins this. Touch and go. Next turn, we are fully committed now. Do we frag? No. Might disrupt. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Good. Let's see, these cavalry are going to start hitting us from behind. We need to work on at least disruption. Good. Now, shove them out of the way and then into the archers. No, but at least we don't get charged by the elephants. Yet. Held firm. Too bad. Try again. Good. Go for a break. Not quite. And prepare the charge. So next turn we get flanked here. That's very unfortunate. And this unit might frag. Other than that, we're in decent shape for the moment. If you ignore the fact that we're, down 18%. Next turn, we're down 18 for starters. And it's getting better and better. Good. I like that. Okay, what does this do for us here? Come on, frag. No. We need to attempt to frag on these lancers. Perfect. Good. Charge in before any more shooting can happen. This is ugly, so we're gonna wait on it. I was hoping for a double drop there. Alright, let's go for a frag. A frag, I said. Then a break. Good. Disruption, perfect, into impact. They hold firm. Let's push into... Well, I suppose we have to resolve this first and then resolve these two and see if we have any chance of getting into a flanking position. Or if our zealots are just going to break first. Tough little bastards. That was lucky. So we'll move here, which puts us in a flanking position here at least. Next up, we can work on disrupting this cavalry. Or at least making its life hell so it can't just lurk in a dangerous position. Wait, where was I? It might be worth... If I turn this way... there's no good way to do it. I'm going to have to fire at half arc, but it might be worth it. Do it anyway. Damn, I was hoping for a check. Okay, so now we've gone from being down 18 to an even score, with 2 more units ready to break. And pretty much everything in the balance here. If we don't double drop here, we could do some more severe damage before the bad things resume happening. Next turn. How much damage do we take? I don't don't think it'll be too bad this turn. Good. Ooh. Nice. Oh, what a shame. Won't be able to break this unit then. And a break. What does that do for us? Disruption. Oh, nice. Our zealots will get flanked again. But... so let's see here. Is there anything I can do? I could charge them to bounce them off. Good. Oh. Well, that's too bad. Right, I guess we need to just push on. Held firm, try again. Disruption. Doesn't prevent a charge, but it's better than nothing. Well, this unit's screwed either way. Let's... are you close to auto break? No, you're not. Put a command on there. Okay. Also push into a flanking position. I was hoping for a double drop, but that's a bit much to hope for, I suppose. Alright, now this unit, it'll probably double drop and then break after getting flanked by elephants, which are shock troops, of course, but if they don't, we could pretty much kettle this and finish it off. Fragged, break them. Good. And push towards the main action. Okay. Looking good. Alright, ITS says, GG if it ends next turn. I'm hoping for a Christmas miracle, though. Isn't it a bit late for that? Oh. Too bad. Alright, do we get rolled? Maybe. Alright, he did protect that unit successfully. Oh! Well, that's too bad. I was looking forward to the next turn, but... I guess, you know... first world problems or whatever. I guess it's an offensive saying, but I've said it. Okay. Well... I wonder how this would have gone had he stayed on the hill. I'm not sure much different because the combination of the threat of the surround and the sparseness of my line here is what induced him to come down and move forward. And this really showed the strength of this list in that if he shot at the irregular foot to try to disrupt him before contact, my skirmishers would disrupt him. If he shot at the skirmishers, I could advance relatively unmolested as I did here. I also had a nice helping of luck. If these units had broken, I think I still would have won given the whole situation here, but I would have had a little bit more work to do. I did play with an Indian list. Was it this Indian list? No. I played with the Hindu North list last season of Little Wars. That list, it had a lot of cheap lancers, which was great against most armies. I don't know how helpful it would be against this Jewish army. because of the preponderance of skirmishers to just disrupt or even frag cavalry pretty easily. So, a good game to ITS. Till next time.